The year is 1991. The Cold War is ending. The world is talking of a new world order. And into this moment steps a man named Milton William Bill Cooper, a former U.S. Navy intelligence petty officer with a book that would become a foundational, chaotic scripture of the modern American conspiracy underground. The title? Behold a Pale Horse. This is not a simple book. It is an archive, a manifesto, a warning, and a personal testament. To understand it, you must understand its structure and its author's intent. Cooper presents this not as opinion, but as suppressed truth, data he accessed while in naval intelligence, combined with his own research and conclusions. He frames himself as a patriot, breaking a silence oath to save his country. The book is a collage. It contains Cooper's own writings, reprints of government documents like the 1954 Special Committee of the Senate to investigate tax-exempt foundations, the Reese Committee report, and even large sections of other works, such as the controversial alternative history, The Secret Government. Its central thesis is vast and interlocking. A centuries-old secret society, evolving through the Illuminati, Rhodes Roundtables, Council on Foreign Relations, and Bilderberg Group, controls world governments. This secret government is not the elected one, but a cabal of international bankers, intelligence agencies, and corporate titans, whose ultimate goal is the establishment of an absolute global tyranny, the New World Order. But Cooper's narrative expands far beyond standard political conspiracy. He weaves in three explosive and, for the time, highly novel strands. First, the JFK assassination. Cooper dedicates significant space to this as the pivotal coup. He doesn't just point to a lone gunman or the mafia. He presents a detailed alternative scenario. He claims that while in the Navy, he viewed classified documents naming the assassin as a Secret Service agent in the follow-up car, who fired in a panic after the first shot from Lee Harvey Oswald. The cover-up, however, was immediate and total, orchestrated by Lyndon B. Johnson and the secret government to hide not just a murder, but the fact that Kennedy was turning against their plans, specifically wanting to disband the CIA and end the Vietnam War. For Cooper, Dealey Plaza was the day the secret government openly took the reins. Second, and most notoriously, the UFO and alien deception. Here, Cooper makes his most startling claim. He asserts that the core secrecy isn't about politics or finance, but an extraterrestrial presence. He details a story, purportedly from briefing documents he saw, of a 1954 treaty between the Eisenhower administration and a group of large-nosed gray aliens from a dying planet. This treaty, brokered by the Majestic 12 or MJ-12 group, exchanged alien technology for permission to abduct humans for biological study. Cooper claims the deal went sour, the aliens broke their terms, and a secret war may be underway. Crucially, he posits that the secret government plans to use the UFO mythos as the ultimate tool for control. Their endgame, he warns, is to stage a false extraterrestrial invasion or threat, a unifying global enemy. In the ensuing panic, all national sovereignties would be dissolved under a single world government and army to fight the alien threat. The UFO phenomenon, he argues, is being meticulously cultivated through disinformation and pop culture to make this final deception believable. Third, the coming police state. The latter parts of the book are a practical manual of resistance and a stark depiction of the control grid. Cooper dissects what he sees as the tools of enslavement: gun control, which he calls the first and most important step to total tyranny; the banking and tax system; public education designed for obedience; and the planned introduction of a microchip implant, which he prophetically describes in eerily similar terms to modern RFID or biochip concepts as the mark of the beast system of total economic and physical tracking.
He provides survivalist-type advice, discussions on common law versus maritime law, and a detailed analysis of the symbolism on the Great Seal of the United States and the dollar bill, interpreting them not as Masonic fraternity, but as occult signals of the plan's progress. Core philosophy and warning. Cooper's underlying message is one of radical individual sovereignty. He argues that the greatest trick the secret government has pulled is convincing people they are citizens subject to government authority, rather than sovereign individuals who grant limited power to their servants. The entire legal and tax system, he claims, is a fraudulent construct based on this deception. His final warning is apocalyptic. He believes the plan is in the final stages. The goal is a depopulated, utterly controlled planet, with the masses as serfs to the elite. Resistance, in his view, is not just patriotic, but a spiritual duty. Truthful assessment of the book's nature. Behold a Pale Horse is not a work of rigorous journalism. It is a syncretic tapestry. It takes nuggets of verifiable fact, like the existence of the Bilderberg Group, questionable CIA operations, or genuine unanswered questions about the JFK assassination, and uses them as anchors for a vast, interconnected narrative. It employs a classic conspiratorial method. All contrary evidence is part of the cover-up. All leaks or oddities are proof of the deeper truth. Its power and enduring influence, cited by figures from radio hosts to perpetrators of violence, lies in its scope and its author's claimed authority. It offers a single, all-encompassing explanation for the world's ills, from war and poverty to strange lights in the sky. It provides an enemy, a history, and a call to action. Cooper's own end mirrored his book's themes of confrontation and government conflict. He died in 2001 in a shootout with sheriff's deputies attempting to arrest him on charges stemming from his militant anti-government stance and alleged threats. In conclusion, Behold a Pale Horse is more than a book. It is a worldview. It is the seminal text that fused older New World Order conspiracies with nascent ufology and radical libertarian survivalism into a potent and dangerous mythos for the modern age. It demands to be read not as truth, but as a key to understanding a significant and resilient strand of American belief, a belief that sees hidden hands, staged events, and an ancient war for the soul of humanity playing out behind the headlines. Its legacy is the template for much of the conspiracy theory landscape that surrounds us today.